Hey, what's up? Snoopaloop7 here with a domination gameplay on the new map Uplink from the Vengeance DLC. Now, as most of you know, it isn't really a new map, it's a remake of the Black Ops 1 map, Summit. And like most of you, Summit was one of my favorite maps. And all the fans let Treyarch know how much they liked it, so they remade it for Black Ops 2, which I think is really cool. Everything in the map has kind of been updated. Obviously, it's now the year 2025. And now in Black Ops 1, it was a snow map. It was on the top of a mountain on a summit, as the name would suggest. And I kind of miss that about this map because whenever I think of this map and its layout, I think of the snow. Also, I think the only snow map in Black Ops 2 is downhill, so I think it would have been cool if they had left snow on this map. But in terms of the layout and where things are, it's all the same, so I'm excited to be playing it. Now, in terms of what I like to do when my team has the C and B flag, is to stay right up close to B, like you're seeing me do here. Now my teammate absolutely went off to start the game and already has a VSAT, so it kinda changes up what I do, and I end up pushing forward, but usually I just stay right by the B flag, because a lot of enemy players will come running blindly through the main doorway leading to B, and you can get a nice defender kill as they try to jump on the flag. And even if they don't run in blindly, chances are they're going to be looking up the stairs at the window area that overlooks the B flag, because everyone knows there's always someone looking through there towards the entrance. So when people run in, they always seem to check that area first, and while they're doing that, maybe shooting at your teammate, you can get an easy kill. And speaking of easy kills, my teammate is still doing work. I think he's already got his dogs at this point. And right here, I probably could have gotten both these guys even though they split up, but at least I got one of them. Now, when starting on the A flag side, I try to avoid running directly to B. And the reason is that the other team is now going to have the very advantageous window spot. Like I said, there's almost always at least one person there, and it's not a gunfight you're going to win very often, unless the other guy is just really bad at the game. So what I like to do is just flank around right away. Doesn't matter whether the left side or the right side, depends on how I'm feeling. But after capturing the A flag, that's what I like to do. And I'll get back to that thought in a sec, but right here in the gameplay, I kinda get myself into a sticky situation. I'm all the way in their spawn, but as you can see I only have 19 bullets left. I don't have a secondary, and I'm picking up stuff like the FHJ. But I do end up with the LSW. And one player on the other team, he's had enough, and so we end up with a host migration. And you can see that my teammate that had dogs and a lodestar is 26-1 already. Now with my first kill right here, I'm able to get my VSAT, and things are going to quickly start to get out of hand. Because you're going to see that they just start spawning all around me. And they're just going to keep spawning all around me, because for some reason the spawn didn't end up flipping. I don't know if maybe one of my teammates was back on the other spawn and so that's why I wasn't changing, but there are just red triangles everywhere around me. And I end up emptying the clip in the LSW, so I have to switch back to the MSMC, and I'm able to get one kill with it, but then I end up knifing the air. And I believe I've mentioned this in another video, that my controller's pretty old, and so the right analog stick is really sensitive and it knifes really easily. So because it got a little bit intense there, I squeezed the controller just a little bit too hard, and I ended up getting killed. Now, chances of me making out of that situation alive anyway were pretty slim. I would have had to kill that guy with the last 7 bullets, knife the second guy, pick up another gun off the ground, and kill like a third guy. So, chances were slim, but I would have rather gone out fighting than knifing the air because of my controller. But anyway, what I think I was talking about before was flanking for the opening route from the A flag. And again, the reason for this was they have the advantage of the window. And so what you want to be able to do is run around the back and clear them out from behind where they're not expecting you. And it usually isn't too hard to flank on this map, because you'll get a couple people on their team running to B, there'll be another couple kids that want to go up in that window to try and pick people off as they run in. So chances are you'll run into 1, maybe 2 people max. And by getting them out of that window, it'll make it a lot easier for you and your teammates to capture the B flag. And it's exactly what I do in the second half of this game. However, I only show the first half of this game because the second half is pretty boring. I think I go like 7-2 in the second half. Most of the other team ends up leaving because it was such a blowout, and there's no real other reason to show it. So just remember to stay near the B flag when you have C and B captured, and if you're spawning on the A side, try to flank at the beginning. It doesn't work 100% of the time, but from my experience, it's helped me do well in a lot of games. I'll be covering the other Vengeance DLC maps as well, so don't forget to subscribe now so you don't miss out. Also, feel free to check out my other videos, leave a like rating, and comment below what you think about the Summit remake. Until next time, peace out.
Yeah.